Yes. No more pastorpreneurs. No more pastorpreneurs in autopiloted IPOB. Pastorpreneur, no room for you. Deadstone, done and dusted. Miracle for one night. 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 Olusigo onabago for one night. For one night. Zolazukabu miracle for one night. For one night. For one night. Zolazukabu miracle for one night. Emeka Rusigo, Onabago. Ezigbo yori azura zukabu. Miracle for one night. For one night. For one night. Zorazukabu onyempu neme miracle for one night. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon, Umuchineke. I can see only comments from Facebook. I'm not seeing any comments from YouTube, but I welcome every one of you. I want to quickly address the criminal pastorpreneur. I know we've been asked not to mention, but this one is too fresh for us not to mention. This criminality is too open and clear for us to ignore. And I listened to the idiotic criminal pastor, fake criminal pastorpreneur, people that are into ministry or into pastorship because of ego, money. You will hear it from his mouth. He's looking for money. So because he's looking for money, he wants to accuse everyone of criminality. That is how you will know that they are criminals, looking for money. You said you want to go and you hear the voice of God to come and pastor in Biafra. that it was in Biafra. The same mouth used to say, no, my final bus stop is not America. My final bus stop is Australia. You are going to hear it from his mouth. And from his mouth, you are also going to hear him say, I am looking for money. Criminal. Criminal. Emeka Deadstone. But before then, this is the more important one, the memo from our Prime Minister. I got it printed out. You can see the signature. It's in black and white here, but the signature is blue. Here is black and white because I printed it from my own printer here. And before I address the pastorpreneur criminal, Deadstone, let me address us and remind us again of this sit at home as announced by our Prime Minister today, the 17th of April. Now, memo, Biafran sit at home, 29th and 30th of May, 2023. I read this in the morning, and I want to read it again because we have to get ready and prepare for this. Biafrans must know that to prove to this Janjaweed and this, criminal country called Nigeria and their sponsors called Britain, to prove to them that we are free and we have nothing to do with Nigeria, we have to obey the instruction from our Prime Minister, especially when it comes to sitting at home, because that sit at home must be very loud. The silence in Biafra land on the 29th and 30th of May must be loud. That kind of silence that is loud, that is what we need on the 29th and 30th, whereby even on the streets of Okigwe, in the streets of Owerri, in the streets of Abakaliki, in the streets of Enugu, on the streets of Oka, everywhere in Biafra land, in Asaba, in Akwa Ibom, in Uyo, everywhere in Ugeli, everywhere in Bayelsa, everywhere in Biafra land, let the sit at home be loud, so that when a pin drops on the street, people will hear the sound because of the quiet in Biafra land. If there is anyone that wants to try us by coming to venture into our territory uninvited, they will have the angels of the land to face. They will have the angels of the land to face. Thank you very much. So this is the announcement from our spokesperson. If you're coming in on YouTube, please hit the like button so that others will get to know that Vam 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 is live. Sometimes the notification doesn't go, but when you hit the like button, you are giving other people signal that we are live. As Biafra people continue to reject everything about Nigeria, our next move will be again 29th of May 2023. To this end, the Biafran government in exile, BRGIE, has ordered sit at home and total lockdown of Biafra territory on the 29th and 30th of May 2023 against the swearing in of Muslim president and Muslim vice president, Muslim agenda / Islamic State. Biafra will not validate the handover to Islamic State, and we will continue to demand for referendum. So on the 29th of May, the sit at home is to completely reject the new government, while on the 30th of May, the sit at home will be for Biafra heroes and heroines Remembrance Day. In addition to this, there will be curfew from 6 p.m. on the 28th of May 2023 till 6 a.m. on the 29th of May, when the sit at home will start. Every Nigerian government activities in Biafra territory is hereby prohibited during these 2 days sit at home. Every zoo or Nigeria government activities in Biafra territory is hereby prohibited during these 2 days sit at home. The Nigerian government houses in Biafra land will be under lock and key. Respectfully, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, Biafra Republic, government in exile. Biafra Republic, government in exile. And the address is here. Because of this address that you see here, which we did not hide, let me tell you. One thing that this idiotic criminal pastorpreneur that calls himself Emeka Deadstone, one thing he doesn't know, because he's a fake man, because he's a pastorpreneur criminal, and everything about him is criminality. That is why he didn't believe when we put our address on every of our letter. The address is there. So if the location is not real and not genuine, if the location is fake, do you think Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, is so foolish and so unintelligent in this 21st century to put address of a fake location, a location that we have not acquired yet? Because that is what a criminal knows how to do. Emeka Deadstone is a pastorpreneur criminal. He knows how to lie. He knows how to fabricate. He knows how to deceive. That is why he see the address we put here and he didn't believe. He went all the way from his location to go to this address to fool and disgrace himself. Now I am going to play his voice. I don't want to show his face on my video because he is nothing but a pastorpreneur criminal. And there is no pastorpreneur criminal that will be permitted going forward in this movement that we have engaged ourselves into. There is no pastorpreneur criminal. So I am going to be playing it from our sister's YouTube channel, Progress News. You know, you will be hearing her voice also, and then after that, you will hear the voice of the pastorpreneur criminal. When you hear his voice, I will analyze. Listen, open your ears and listen. If you have not shared, share this broadcast and listen to the criminal pastorpreneur. Why do I call him pastorpreneur? According to the Bible, you are not a pastor because of what you will gain. You are a pastor because of what you can give. Are you following me? I have been a pastor for a long time also. I have been a missionary pastor for a long time also. I have traveled around the countries in Europe to do this pastor work before. So I know what it means to give and not to take. So this pastorpreneur, he is not there to give. He is there for what he will gain and what he will take. And that is why I call him pastorpreneur. So in this Biafra movement, there is no room for pastorpreneur. That is why even in our movement itself, there's no room for Nzama, because we are here to give, not to take. If you are in the movement and all you do is take, you are a criminal and you will not last. You will be booted out. That is why that Ghana criminal has been booted out. That is why every one of them that are criminals are all booted out. You know them by their fruit. So you listen carefully now, so that I will point out some things to you that will show you that Emeka Deadstone is nothing but Onyoshi. Onyoshi. Now listen, money. He is not a pastor for what he will give. He is a pastor for what he can take. He's a criminal. I will prove it now. Now listen.
You won't believe what you are about to watch. In fact, he drove all the way to Biafra. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your support. I just can't thank you enough. So today I have a wonderful one to share with you. This is Pastor Emeka Livingstone. You won't believe what you are about to watch. In fact, he drove all the way to Biafra government in Ezra. That is their main office in USA. And he has some message to pass to Biafrans. But mind you, the Biafra Prime Minister has responded to this call or to this particular video that he called. So just sit back, listen to him, because we are coming back to analyze the video more better. Thank you so much, and I'll be right back.
No, this one I want to go on other businesses that needs me to dress like this. I use this car. Or when I want to go and preach, I have a pickup truck. They know me very well.
In other words, place your car back in the days.
Back to business, compare with business.
So Emeka Deadstone is showing his criminal colleague his vehicle, and he said that that is his pleasure car, and that is one of his cars, and that he's telling the criminal colleague of his that he is not in America for any other thing but to make money. Are you listening to me? Listen to him again. He said he is not in America for any other thing but to make what? Money. Let's hear him again. Say it.
No, this one let me go. This one I want to go on other businesses that needs me to dress like this, I use this car. Or when I want to go and preach, I have a pickup truck. They know me very well.
In other words, pleasure car back in the days.
Back in business, combined with business.
Pleasure
Now,
car.
I'm
It's not for pleasure. It's a necessity. It's necessary.
Very hardworking man. Now, not
I
everything
didn't come to America for pleasure. I came to make money. I thought he said he was a pastor. So a pastor, your main mission in America is not for soul winning. You came to make money. That is the same idea he is carrying into the Biafra movement, to make money. That is why when you hear him, he will tell you, I will play it again. No, this one is this point of analyzing. You heard him now saying that I am not here to look any bridge. I am here to make money. Did you hear that? Abraham America to make money. So that's how you know them, by their fruit. Their love is on mammon. The Bible says you cannot love God and mammon. So even if you love mammon like this, you should have shame to begin to say it openly as a pastor. As a pastor. So you know he's a criminal. Now listen to him carefully.
And this is nothing personal. Get it straight. The point is, if you tell Biafrans, you have an office, there should be the Biafran flag here. Fact. There should be a telephone by which if they call, it will ring in the office. It should be a property of acquired, even if it is just a suit that you acquire. At the door of your own suit, you see an indication. Normally in America here, if you have this kind of facility, and there are many offices, there's usually a signboard that has the names of the companies that are doing their different businesses. So when you come, you know which one to locate. Very, very simple. So it's not something personal. It is telling you guys the truth. I am not interested in leadership in Biafra. I'm only interested on the liberation of Biafra. I'm only interested in Biafra's freedom. I'm a preacher of the gospel. I want to go back home. The revelation God gave me was to start from my homeland. From there, I go to Australia. America is not even the place where God told me I will live.
Okay.
You see how criminally he is? He said the revelation God, I don't want to, because I have only 5 minutes. So listen to some of the points I want to bring out here. He said that the revelation God he gave him is to start preaching from his homeland. Then from his homeland, he will go to Australia. He said that is the revelation God gave him. Now, let me ask Emeka Deadstone. If you are not a criminal, if God gave you a mission, a vision to preach from home, so you are waiting until the home is secured and won, that is when you will now go and make money. Because if it is to preach from home, the home, they need Christ home now. They need Christ at home. At home, they need Christ. So why have you not started dishing out the gospel at home? That's notwithstanding. Then from there, he said his gospel will be from home to Australia. If we are again, from home to Australia to preach gospel. It is not from home to Kenya, to Uganda, to Ethiopia, Australia. Now he's in America. Just for you to know how criminal this guy is. For him, it's about what he will collect. He is interested in his stomach infrastructure. Criminal pastorpreneur. Now you had a vision that you will start from home. Okay, Adibin, he said, remember he kept saying that, yes, I want to go back home and preach the gospel. You are a criminal. What gospel do you want to come and preach? Is it the gospel that we don't know before? Was it not the same gospel, criminal gospel you were preaching in Aba before you ran away from Aba and came to America? Now you are waiting for Biafra to come so that you will go and continue that same criminality that you left from where you stopped to continue. There's no room for that. We will never give you room for that. You are nothing but a criminal pastorpreneur. And in Biafra land, there will be no room for criminal pastors. No room. You are waiting for Biafra to come so that you will carry your bag and go and continue. Because this guy knows that when Biafra comes, Biafra will be richer than America. Biafra will be richer than Australia. Biafra will be richer than Germany. So his target is to continue from where his criminality stopped before, because now there is money in Biafra. There is growth in Biafra. There is increase in Biafra. So he wants to come with criminal pastorpreneurship in Biafra land. I am just starting. I'm just to pay you just a little to pay you for you to know that this guy is talking about a criminal. Everything he was saying here, he was shooting himself on the foot. I am Pastor Van Van Van. I know we have been asked to keep quiet about these people, but the truth is that how can Van 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 hear this nonsense from a criminal altar bandit and then allow him to go scot-free? No. I am Van Van Van, and so I am going to open your eyes so that you will see anyone that comes in wolf's clothing as a sheep. We will expose them, and you will know them, and you will beware of them. Emeka Deadstone is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Emeka Deadstone is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And now we see our prime minister that told them, we are going to expose that criminal partner of his that was recording him. We have our security cameras everywhere in our building in America. That's why we have the address, everything. We do things normally. We are law-abiding citizens. We don't follow the back door. Emeka Deadstone, if I open his book for you, hey, Chineke Meneme Bere, criminal, Onyoshi, I'm telling you, I don't want to go too deep, but on this one, I will tell him that this pastorpreneurship, you can't bring it into Biafra struggle. We are pure, we are whiter than white, we don't have room for criminal pastors in Biafra land. Biafra will come, and it comes with integrity, with truth, and with justice. Not with criminals that are looking for their stomach infrastructures, like Emeka Deadstone, who is already done and dusted. Somebody say Emeka is done and dusted. Emeka Deadstone is done and dusted like Carol White. He is now in the same car with Carol White, the same car with Chinas Anwasetan, the same car with Chike Dozieha, the same car with Mohammed Abbas. Emeka living dead. Emeka Deadstone is in the same car. Criminal Onyoshi. Thank you, Ogodoman. My time is already up, and I appreciate every one of you. Please share this video and make it go viral. When I come back this evening, maybe I'll have more time. But maybe it depends on what Chuko Kabiama put in us. When Chuko Kabiama put in, if Chuko Kabiama say we should do another Van on me tonight, I will be available to Dokashela this criminal. Van. I love you, but Chuko Kabiama loves you more. May God bless our leader, Mazin Namdekan. May God bless our spokesperson and our prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Otakata Abosia. I love you. See you later tonight. Komesia.